Hey guys, it is Last Brohican and welcome to another review. This time around I'm bringing you a funky fresh one of Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam is a continuation or the next installment of the Red Orchestra series, if you are familiar with that. But this time it pits the player into Vietnam, where you either play as the Viet Cong or the United States Marines. And I will say right off the bat that Tripwire Interactive, the developer and publisher of Rising Storm 2, does an amazing job putting the player in a beautiful and also terrifying environment during the Vietnam War. Now on to the positives of the game. And my first positive is more of just an overarching theme than rather one specific thing about the game. And that is that Rising Storm 2 really sticks to its guns, and not a whole lot has changed from the original Rising Storm or Red Orchestra games. And that's a good thing, that's a positive. You know, you're seeing a lot of the same stuff. You're still seeing that super realistic combat scenarios, which we all know and love from the series before. So that will definitely be my first positive about the game. My second positive about the game is how beautiful it looks. You know, this is almost, I would say, just Rising Storm or Red Orchestra, but with a much polished gleam to it. It is so pretty to look at. When you see explosions, when artillery is raining down, or napalm is coming at you, it's amazing to see and also terrifying at the same time. But seeing those new effects is just, it's a huge positive to see from a game that its predecessors were maybe a little bit antiquated in their way that they presented themselves. The first negative I have about the game, though, is some of the functionality that they took away from the original Rising Storm Red Orchestra series. Namely, two main things. One is that they took away the cover system, which I really liked in the Rising Storm Red Orchestra series before. With them removing that, and I don't know, it just feels weird how the gun stability and stuff works now, and I would rather just have the old cover system than what we have now in Rising Storm 2. The other thing that I wish that they had that has been removed is that they don't have a campaign, and that was one of my favorite things about the Red Orchestra Rising Storm series, was playing the campaign in a multiplayer setting. I know that the community is asking for it, and I'm sure it's on the table of what they might develop, but without it right now, I mean, I like playing the maps, though, don't get me wrong, but I was really excited to play a Vietnam era battle campaign. But hopefully we'll see that in the future. But at the time of this review, it is still just something that is only being discussed. I don't know if there's any real development for it. So my verdict is that I highly recommend this game. If I had to give it a rating, I would definitely give it a 4 out of 5 Gs. It's definitely worth the money. 30 bucks for a really awesome shooter. Go out and buy it, guys. Well guys, that's all I have for this review. If this is your first time listening, please hit that subscribe button. If you are a returning user, please hit that like button. Let me know what you think, and if you want me to review any other games, let me know in the comments. And as always guys, this is Last Brohican, and happy gaming, gamers.